by Marc Livitz Terence, but Crawford did more than just save the best for last on Saturday night at the Chi Health Center in Omaha, Nebraska. With his WBO World Welterweight title at stake, he slowly but surely broke down a game adversary in Jose Benavidez Jr. in a matchup between two undefeated fighters in front of over 13,000 hometown fans. The opening moments of the first round wouldn't have led one to believe that they'd traded shoves as well as shots following the previous day's weigh-in. Benavidez, 27-1, 18 KOs, held a 4-inch advantage in height over the champion, and he looked to create room for his jab. The Phoenix, Arizona native controlled his footwork after Crawford, 34-0, 25 KOs, switched to a southpaw stance. Terence began to jab more as the second was underway. He appeared to be content to let Benavidez essentially display the breadth of his strategy early, just before he connected with a quick left to the body. A nice exchange ended the period, though not many shots actually landed. The jabs from each man continued. Crawford made his way around the left elbow of his opponent to score again with a body shot. He found more success both high and low during the following moments as Jose's surgically repaired right knee gunshot needed to support him for 9 more rounds. Terence absorbed a left hook to the face early in the fourth and easily smiled back at Benavidez. He began to take full advantage of Jose's tendency to stay still after he threw his jab. But Crawford would quickly move in, then out, though he did get caught with a belt-line shot to the body via right hook. Benavidez had a better fifth round. He threw quickly fired punches to the body and head of the champion and found a fair amount of success. Jose was settling in as a counter-puncher in the sixth and answered Crawford in spurts, though he moved a lot less one round later. Crawford caught the visibly fatigued Arizona fighter on the chin with a left hook and defense against an inward charge. Jose remained content to throw his hands up in disagreement whenever Crawford tagged him to the head or body. From the outset of the 8th round, he had no answer for the WBO champion from Omaha. Terence connected with a 3-punch combination in the closing minute. The gap was widening and Jose was doing less and less, as his punch output continued to drop. With his guard held high, he was running out of concise answers whenever Terence scored with right hooks and body shots, save for shaking his head at him. His stalking approach looked more like a dead chase in round 9. The 26-year-old would need a big turnaround to change his fate. He went back first into the ropes shortly after the bell to start round 10 sounded. Terence connected with a few more shots until Benavidez pushed his way out, only to have his right hand blocked. They managed to get each other's attention, however, in the dying seconds. Rights and lefts found a home for each fighter. Jose moved forward in the 11th and went back to waiting to counter. This didn't fool Crawford. His left hook kept Benavidez out of sorts. With 1 round to go, Benavidez looked to give whatever he had left. He'd throw and have Crawford answer until the first knockdown came with half a minute to spare, thanks to a crushing right uppercut. Benavidez made it to his feet, only to have the champion in his face and swarming him high and low until referee Celestino Ruiz stopped the contest with less than 20 seconds to go. A right hook would be his end. In spectacular fashion, Terence "Bud" Crawford moved to 34 wins alongside 25 stoppages and no defeats. "We took our time. He was trying to get into my head," said the victorious champion. "I found my distance and took control. My shots to the body made him lean in, and so I was able to land that uppercut," he said. "I want him all," he commented in regards to his next opponent.